Hi, this is Terry Manning, and you're listening to Jim and Mike Talk Music.
On the run, taking over the world at the point of a gun. He fought the law, but nobody won.
I had bought Rufus Thomas records or the Marquis last night, some very early Stax records.
Mm-hmm.
And I had seen them, and I knew there was a record company in Memphis, so I couldn't wait to go to that place. So I took my guitar one day, put it in my locker, locked it up real good so it wouldn't get stolen. And after school, took the bus as far as I could get, close as I could get to Stax Records, and walked the rest of the way, 926 Macklemore, Memphis, Tennessee. And I went in, knocked on the door, or rang the bell, whatever it was. And the regular secretary was either at lunch or off that day, and a woman named Deanie Parker was on the front desk. She was actually an artist, Stax artist, and ran one of the publicity department. So she was on the front desk, and she kind of laughed a little, said, "Come on in, son. You know, let's hear what's your spiel." So I said, "Well, I'm going to write, I'm going to record, I'm going to sing, I'm going to play, I'm going to produce, I'm going to engineer. What have you got? Just give me. Actually had to patch everything together, right, from the oscillator to the filter. Oh yeah, there was no presets at all. Nothing like a preset yet. Every sound started with one or more oscillators being mixed through the mixer, and you had to do it manually. Everything.
Yeah, you're working everything as you're playing it. As you're doing this song, you got to remember how to patch this stuff together and how to do it every time, right?
Oh yeah, and every time you finished a sound and wanted a new sound, you had to take it all, unpatch everything, and start from scratch. And it sounds like a lot of work, and it was, but what it was an amazing lesson in sound synthesis and production, where sounds come from. So even though now I'll just open the computer back there or wherever and pull up a virtual instrument, and you can just take the patch and you start playing it, still I remember every time where those sounds came from, how they got there. And I think it's just like learning engineering on a totally manual board, which I did, console. That's the way I learned. There was no automation of any kind. Called art photography. I don't call it that, but people do. But it's just things I like. It's things I see, things I want to isolate the rest of the world and just put on display in a place where people can see it and go, "Oh, I would have walked right past that, but I see the beauty in that thing now that you've." I mean, they don't say that physically, but that's the concept, to take a thing,
photography as art, right?
That I see that looks like a painting, perhaps. Or I have done portraiture, and I have done album covers and things like that. But what my big love is just the art photograph, a single. Well, here's one sitting right here. I'll just hold this up.
All right.
So you can't really even tell what it is, but it's just part of a small building with the sky behind it, where I just loved the coloration of it and the composition.
Right. For our listeners,
separated it from where it is.
Right. So for our listeners, that was a stucco, almost like a Spanish architecture, stucco, and the bright blue is on the building as well as the blue sky up above. Yeah, right. And I was just struck by how the colors match on that, and just things like that. It could be anything. Yeah. And there were 25 people standing around this thing, and nobody was looking at it. Yeah. But if you put it in a wall, they might go, "Oh, what? I like that. Where is that? You were standing by it. You didn't see it." You know what I mean? It's scopophilia, I guess. Yeah.
I got a Maserati GT. schooner